All right, so for today's class, I'm going to be showing you some of the new features in Command. Right now, I am at the Command sign-in page. I am at agent.kw.com. I'm going to get signed in and I'll give you a moment to do the same. All right, that brings us to our Command dashboard. And one of the first new things that I'd like to point out in today's class are the new guided tours. So if you are signing into Command for the first time, you may have seen, for the first time ever as a brand new agent, you may have seen a big pop-up on top of the screen that says something like view your new guided tour here. You may also see a purple pop-up window up here at the right. You can also access the guided tours by clicking this guided tour button here. And there are only a few guided tours at this time. I think there are only 3 or 4. This main one here on the homepage is basically a guided tour of your dashboard. So if I click on guided tour, like I said, you may see a different pop-up window if you're signing in for the first time since these were launched last week. But you can access those by clicking guided tour here and it'll bring you through the same process. You can see once I clicked guided tour, it says welcome home. This is where you can view at a glance information from across Command. Let's check out the most important features on your dashboard. So this is the guided tour for your dashboard. And it's basically walking you through the different features on your homepage or for whatever guided tour you're going through. So you can see a little Gary Keller up at the corner, and you can click through these steps, and it's basically going to feature different parts of Command. So you see the next step shows us our applets or the different widgets within Command, where you can access the help and information section. There are actually some more guided tours in this section as well that I'll point out. So you can click through these, and you'll see it's basically just giving you an overview or a guided tour of Command. So you can click through those steps and see the different features in Command. You can access a couple other guided tours as well. So from our homepage, if we click on the question mark up at the top right, this is the help and information section. This is where you can access Keller Williams University. You can actually live chat with support here as well. But you can see there is a tab here for guided tours. So if we click on that, the guided tour we were just on, that was the home dashboard guided tour. And at this time, there are only 2 other ones. There's one for creating a social ad, and then also a guided tour for team management. So if you're looking for more information, a little guide on how to utilize Command, definitely check out those guided tours and it'll give you a nice step-by-step. And while I just mentioned Teams, there have been a lot of new team updates and team features as well. A lot of those launched within the last week or so. We're not going to be able to go over the team information today, but I do want to point out that we have a team class I think next in a couple weeks on the 23rd. Brittany Duvall, one of my coworkers, is going to be teaching a class on Teams and all of the new team features. I think it's actually going to be a longer class, about 90 minutes, and she's going to go over absolutely everything. So if you are on a team and you're interested in those new team features and changes for teams, definitely check out her class on the 23rd. All right, so that was the first thing I wanted to point out today were those guided tours. Over here on the left, this is our applet menu or widget menu. These are the different apps or widgets within Command. And while you're still learning what these widgets are, you can actually click on this KW up at the top left, and it will expand this menu and show you the titles of each section. Let's go ahead and click on Smart Plans. There were some changes to the Smart Plans recently, and if you're signing on to this section for the first time, it's likely that you won't see anything here. This is the My Smart Plan section. And to basically move smart plans into this section so we can add people and make them live, we first have to go into the library. So right now we are on My Smart Plans. Let's go ahead and click on Library. So at the top of the library, you can see some different smart plan templates. You can see there's a bi-weekly neighborhood nurture, an 8x8 contact engagement, and a few choices here for some smart plans. And what we have to do is we have to move them from the library into our smart plans, My Smart Plans, so that we can utilize them. And you can go through and take a peek at these. You can see how many agents are using this smart plan, what the reviews are. You can actually click on View Steps to see what happens in this smart plan. So you can see this one has a text message, and then you wait a week, and then you have an interaction task, wait a week, do a phone call, and so on. So these are smart plans created by Keller Williams that you have access to. But what's new with Command is you actually have access to smart plans created by other agents. So I'm scrolling down, and there are some top rated smart plans down here at the bottom. These are smart plans created by other agents. You can actually see the author, George Kelly, Connor Tuck, Marty Miller. You can see how many agents are using these smart plans and what the review is. So this is a great feature. You can actually create your own smart plans and share them to the library so other agents can access them. And here are some new smart plans down below as well. So you can scroll through these. Click on this arrow button and it will take you through the top 50 smart plans in this specific section. If you go back up to the top, you can also search through the smart plans here by utilizing this search box. So you can type in what you're looking for here. You can search by smart plan name, author, or description. You can also utilize this filters button. You can choose the duration of the smart plan you're looking for, how many touches, the ratings, how many agents are using it, and so on. And that will help you find the perfect smart plan for you to use. So really cool. Previously, there were only a few smart plan options, and now you have access to a huge library of plenty of other smart plans that other agents have created as well. And all we have to do when we want to utilize one of these, I'll go down, for example, and let's find a good popular one. Missing phone number smart plan. So this is one for you to help you reach out to your contacts and try and get their phone number. So you can come here, view the steps. It looks like it says just sends an email. And if you like this smart plan, all you would have to do is click Add Smart Plan. And this is basically going to make a copy of this to the My Smart Plan section. So you can rename this if you'd like. They do each have to have a unique name. So if you're utilizing the same smart plan multiple times, you will have to change the name. Click Download. And it says this was added to My Smart Plan. So if I scroll back up, right now we are on that library section. I'll click on My Smart Plans, and you can see that new smart plan was added over. So now all we would have to do is add contacts to this smart plan, and then it will be active. And we do teach a class on smart plans as well, so check that out if you'd like further information and just more in-depth training on the smart plan section. All right, let's actually switch gears and go into the design section. I'm going to go over to the left-hand side and go to our widget menu again. Whoop, and I accidentally clicked on one. We're going to click on this option here that looks like a little paintbrush, and that will take us into the design section. This brings us into the My Design templates. This is basically a library of any pieces you may have created previously. And then we do have a question. Somebody asked about team smart plans and contacts. I know that there have been some issues recently with the new team updates and contacts appearing in different places. So I would say, Amanda, if you can shoot us an email, we are helping to sort through some of those issues if we can. I'm going to drop in our email address. Shoot us an email. Brittany is basically our team expert here. So she can let us know what your issue is, and please include your login information, and we can definitely try to take a closer look and figure out how we can assist with that. All right, so now we are currently in the My Design templates. So this is a library of pieces you've created previously. In here, you can also create new pieces. And I want to point out, we have some new email pieces, email campaigns, as well as some new designs, marketing pieces. So to create an email campaign, there are a couple different ways that you can do it. You can go in directly from the campaign section, and you can create a new email piece in there, or you can come to designs and create it from here as well. So I'm going to click on this plus sign down at the bottom right. This will allow me to create a new piece, and I'm going to choose email and then next. Here you can choose from some KWRI templates, or you can choose a template that you have created previously. I'm just going to choose something from KWRI, but you can see these are new email templates. So if you are utilizing Command to send out mass emails to your database, they have some really great new templates available for you here. Looks like 41 templates at this time. There's a Happy New Year piece, Happy Holidays, some open house pieces, event invitations, just listed. They do seem to be adding these more and more throughout as time goes by. So when they first created these, there were only a handful. Looks like there's 41 now. So you can scroll through and see the different templates. At this time, there is not a newsletter template. There was one previously, but there is not one now. So you would have to manually put together a newsletter, but that is no problem. You definitely can still do that. And I'm just going to click on one to give you a preview. And I'm just going to click on this one here. It's called Approach. Well, I'll do Classic. Classic just listed. So all you would need to do is select the template that you'd like to create. Click Next. And this will allow you to edit your email piece. So basically, you would just work your way through and fill out these items over here on the left. You can add in additional pieces over here. These are different content blocks. So over here, you would just click on these different items, edit the text. You can add in photos. You can drag items from the left. So let's say you wanted an image underneath just listed. You would just have to grab these content blocks and drag them over. Anywhere where this green line is appearing, that's where that content block is going to be dropped once I release my mouse. And you can edit that information here. You can choose from images you have uploaded previously. You can add new images from your computer and so on. So you can work through these steps to create a custom email to send to your command database. So like I said, at this time, there is not a newsletter, but you could just start from a blank template and then pull over content blocks, different text blocks, images, put in your footer, header, and then piece together a newsletter. So we do have classes that go over the campaigns more in depth, but I did just want to point out some of those new email templates for you. So I'm just going to go ahead and exit out of this. And then once you create that piece, it will be available here in the design library. So while we're here in designs, I do want to point out a few other items as well. So let's go ahead and click on the plus sign down at the bottom right again. And this time let's click print. Print and then next. All right, this brings us into the templates library for different print pieces that we can create. And I just want to point out some of the new templates in here. You can scroll through and click through these different options over here on the left. I'm going to click on listings and then listing presentation. There are actually some new listing presentation templates in here. Previously, there were only two, I think these two over here, but they just added some new ones. So I'll just kind of click through and show you what these look like. I'm going to choose use. And here we go. You can scroll through these different listing presentation templates. You can select which pages you'd like to use and edit those. All you would do is click on the pages that you like. And then down below, it's going to start adding those over. So I believe you just click add new page. There we go. And it's going to start building our listing presentation down below. So really simple, you just have to click on these pages. There are quite a few pages in here. I don't know if I can see exactly how many, but lots of options, and you can completely customize this. You can add in these pages, you can delete pages, remove pages, you can move them around if you'd like. So let me just add in a few and give you an example really quick. I'm just selecting a few pages, and you can see down below, it's adding those to my listing presentation. So I can drag and drop and change the order. Again, I can remove pages. I can add in blank pages and completely customize the content. So these templates are really user-friendly, easy to customize, and then you can download and send these to your clients. So that's just a little sneak preview of these listing presentations. We actually do have a couple videos on our YouTube page on the listing presentations and the buyer presentations. Walks you through creating these. You can also check out our Designs 101 class. That's where we go through and we will actually create a social media piece as well as a print piece. So if you are working on these different templates, definitely check that out. And I'm going to drop our training website over here in the chat so you can check out those other videos as well. So I'm just going to click done up at the top right. And that actually brings us back to our command dashboard. I want to go back into designs to show you one other thing. So we'll click on that paintbrush again over on the left. I'm going to click on the plus sign, and this time I'm going to choose social. Social and then next. All right, so there are also some social pieces in here. So previously or recently, you were able to access the print pieces and the social pieces from within the same place. If you needed to switch gears, so right now you can see listing presentation in here, but these are, I think, a different size. So size for like your computer or probably your phone. So if you wanted to create something for print, you would need to go back and choose print. Right now I'm choosing social, and I wanted to point out some of these other new items for you. So I'm going to go down to lead generation. And then holiday greetings. There's actually some great new holiday pieces in here. So you can see there are different categories or sizes. There's social wide. This is good for Twitter, Facebook ads, LinkedIn ads. Social square, these would be pieces for Instagram, but you can also post them on any of those other locations. And then stories, these are the perfect size for your Instagram and Facebook stories. So you guys can scroll through these and see the different holiday pieces. I believe they just came out with some new ones. So you can check those out, customize them, and use them on your social media. All right, let's go ahead and click on this X up at the top right. The last thing I'd like to show you today has to do with listings in KWLS. So we're going to go over to the left-hand side again, and this time click Listings. So we do get a lot of questions about the My KWLS section versus the listing search. So if you are an agent and you come to this listing search, maybe you're looking for your listing in Command, maybe you're creating a marketing piece for your listing, and your listing is not showing up here in the My KWLS section. What I would recommend is first going into the listing search. This will allow you to search, just do a general listing search here. And I would first start by making sure your listing can be found here. If you can find your listing under listing search, that means it is in the KWLS. And there's just a delay with listings pulling over into My KWLS. So if your listing is in listing search but not in My KWLS, what we can do is you can shoot an email to support@kw.com, or you can let us know, we can reach out for you, and we can just ask them to add your listing to this section. So just keep that in mind. That is usually just a delay, a little glitch, but if you can find your listing under listing search, that's good, that's perfect. That means your listing is in KWLS. It's just not pulling over to this section just yet. All right, and that is actually about it for today. If I wasn't able to answer your questions, please shoot us an email. I'll go ahead and drop out, oh, I think I already did, but I'll go ahead and drop our email in the chat for you. Our email is support@scottleroymarketing.com. I'm also going to pull up our website so you can see some more information about our training. I'm going to go to scottleroymarketing.com and pull up our training calendar. So today's class was just a little overview of those different items within Command, those new features. But if you'd like in-depth training on any of those features that I pointed out today, you can go to our website here, scottleroymarketing.com. I'm going to highlight KW resources and then go to training and our training calendar. Here you can download our training calendar based on your time zone. Let me just pull this up so you can get a little preview of this. All right, so for example, if you were interested in those designs, check out our Designs 101 class. That is next Friday, or actually I think it's this Friday. It's this Friday. If you're interested in email campaigns, check out our marketing class, Marketing with Command. If you are interested in Teams, I'm going to point out that team class one more time. We do have a lot of updates for Teams recently. Check out Brittany's class on the 23rd. And then if you'd like a complete overview of Command, I do teach a command overview class on Tuesdays. It's an hour-long class, and we basically go through all of Command. It's similar to that guided tour that I was showing you at the beginning, but it's a guided tour through all of Command. So again, if you guys need further assistance and have further questions, please feel free to reach out to us, shoot us an email. We'd be happy to assist. If not, thank you for watching our class today, and we will talk to you soon.